Well, I just sat here for a few minutes, and lo and behold, there's another chemtrail plane up there. This is another one in addition to the one I showed you in my last video. There they go. And you can see these other chemtrails up here from earlier today. But there he goes, way over there, painting the sky with more chemtrails. It's funny because they even chemtrail on cloudy days. They're spending a fortune chemtrailing the planet. The cover story is geoengineering to stop global warming, which is a big hoax. But the truth of the matter is they're spraying crap in the air to stop you from ascending to higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Is it working? I don't know. I think probably it is working because by the time you figure it out, a lot of people are constantly sick, getting little colds, sniffles, unexplainable. Sometimes they blame it on the food. I'm telling you, it's these chemtrails that are making you sick. All kinds of things they're spraying in there, and I don't have a chemical analyzer to tell you what they are, but they're spraying them every day, and it's getting in your air, and then it's landing in the ground, it's landing in the water reservoirs, so you're getting it in the water, and it's getting all over the food crops. So you are ingesting whatever the hell they are spraying here. Why are there humans spraying us with toxicities? The only explanation I can give you is that they want to kill you. Why do they want to kill you? Because they are insane, these people. And they've got way more money than me because they can afford to buy all these chemicals from the chemical plant, and they can pay for all these expensive planes to fly around all over the world spraying shit in the air. So you have to put two and two together. Who has got enough money to spray this much shit all over the world? And enough planes? It's either the governments or the 1% rich, which are pretty much the same thing. Why would they spray all over the planet that they live on? Because they just don't care. All they care about is keeping you from ascending. They know that this is the time of the Great Awakening. It's not a Donald Trump's campaign slogan. The Great Awakening is the mass ascension of the human population on planet Earth. And you don't even know about it, do you? No, you don't, because, other than a few YouTubers and, I don't know, people who go to meditation centers, none of you know about it because it's not on the national news. It's not on the international news. It's not on Howard Stern. And it's not on whatever the late night TV shows are. It's not on Saturday Night Live. And it's not on Netflix. The revolution will not be televised was an old song, probably from like the 1972. That's the song. The revolution will not be televised. It's because the revolution is you. And the ones who are ruling planet Earth and spraying it with chemtrails are afraid of change. They're severely afraid of change. How do they know that this is the time of ascension? Because there's a lot of occult people in this group. And the occult people know about astrology, and they know about great cycles. They know about harmonic convergences and harmonic concordances. These people live by astrology. Former U.S. President Ronald Reagan was famous for having astrologers come in to the White House to give him astrological advice. His wife Nancy was an astrological freak. If you want some good information about the Ascension Mysteries, there's a fantastic book by David Wilcock of that same title. The Ascension Mysteries. And he has another interesting book that's called The Synchronicity Key. If you don't know what synchronicity is, you can Google it, or you can go and look on YouTube for Synchronicity 2, a song by The Police. That's Sting and his band. It's an old song from the 1980s. Synchronicity is meaningful coincidences. Coincidences that you cannot explain because they're happening too often for you. Are you experiencing 11:11 on your clocks that you will go by and you look and it's 11:11? Or other strange patterns on your clocks? It just more often than not, you look at the clock and you see, I don't know what you're seeing, but if you're seeing the same thing quite often, it's a meaningful thing for you. In the end, it is time to ascend. So you are going to have to... There's another one. He's spraying again. Look at this one. There's a new guy up there. That's another one. So in the last 15, 20 minutes, that's the third ChemTrail plane flying by. This happens every day, and they're spending a fortune on chemical and jet fuel and aircraft and pilots. Who's got the money to spend this much money? And it's not just happening in my town. It's happening everywhere. If you don't think so, you can go on to Global Chemtrails Watch, a Facebook group, and see reports from all over the planet. It's going on everywhere. No one authorized them to spray for geoengineering, just so you know. This is an unauthorized spray of shit. Now, I'm just kidding. It's just contrails. It's just contrails, It's just contrails, and they just hang there all afternoon, okay? So, don't call me a tin hat. I just see this thing happening, and, I told you a long time ago, but I don't know if you ever saw the video. It's been a long time ago. I was actually an extra in the movie Toxic Skies with Anne Heche. It was made, oh God, it must have been 10 or 12 years ago. And it was all about chemtrails. Anyways, I didn't star in the movie, but if you watch very closely, and I think it's just one, maybe two scenes, you can see this face a little bit younger. No one knows, but they do show Toxic Skies from time to time on regular television. So if it does come up for you, take a look and see if you can see me. It's a scene where the guy is talking to a small group of concerned citizens, and he says, "You've got to get out there on the internet bulletin boards and let people know." Well, it's quite dated because I don't think we have internet bulletin boards anymore. So, anyways. What are you going to do about this? I don't know. I mean, I'm always trying to get you to meditate. So I'm like trying to catch your attention with a little bit of fear. If you go and you see chemtrails and you hear stories about the movie The Purge, where the president in the Purge movies says, "Keep America great." And then you look on the national news just go and Google Donald Trump's new slogan. It's not "Keep America," it's "Keep America Great." It's not "Let's make America great again." He's changed it to the same slogan that the president in the movie The Purge said. And in the purge, they basically let the criminals run crazy, and they legalize murder one day a year, where they go on a hunt for people who are, I don't know. I don't know. It's just crazy. I gotta go. I gotta go.